The Sherman Brothers were an American songwriting duo that specialized in musical films, made up of Robert B. Sherman and Richard M. Sherman. The Sherman Brothers wrote more motion picture musical song scores than any other songwriting team in film history. Film scores of the Sherman Brothers include Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, The Jungle Book, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Charlotte's Web and The Aristocats. Life and Work. Sons of Russian Jewish immigrants, Robert and Richard Sherman began writing songs together in 1951 on a challenge from the father, Tin Pan Alley songwriter Al Sherman. The brothers wrote together and with different songwriting partners throughout the rest of the decade. They wrote the title song for Doris Day's album Bright and Shiny, recorded in 1960 and released a year later. In 1958, Robert founded the music publishing company Music World Corporation, which later enjoyed a landmark relationship with Disney's BMA-affiliated publishing arm, Wonderland Music Company. That same year, the Sherman Brothers had the first top 10 hit with Tall Paul, sung by Mouseketeer Judy Harriet on the Surf Records label and then covered by Mouseketeer Annette Funicello. The success of this song yielded the attention of Walt Disney, who eventually hired the Sherman Brothers as staff songwriters for Walt Disney Studios. The first song they wrote on personal assignment by Walt Disney was Strumin' Song in 1961. It was used in the Annette Funicello made-for-television movie called The Horse Masters. While at Disney, the Sherman Brothers wrote more motion picture musical scores than any other songwriters in the history of film. They also wrote what is perhaps the best-known song, It's a Small World, for the 1964 New York World's Fair. Since then, some have claimed that this has become the most translated and performed song on Earth, although this is largely due to the fact that it is played continuously at Disney's theme park It's a Small World attractions of the same name. In 1965, the Sherman Brothers won 2 Academy Awards for Mary Poppins, which includes the songs Feed the Birds, quote, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and the Oscar-winning Chim Chim Cherry. Since Mary Poppins' premiere, the Shermans have subsequently earned 9 Academy Award nominations, 2 Grammy Awards, 4 Grammy Award nominations, and 23 Gold and Platinum certified albums. Robert and Richard Sherman worked directly for Walt Disney, completing the scores for the live-action musical films The Happiest Millionaire and The One and Only, Genuine, Original Family Band until Disney's death in 1966. Since leaving the company, the brothers have worked freelance as songwriters on scores of motion pictures, television shows, theme park exhibits, and stage musicals. The first non-Disney assignment came with Albert R. Broccoli's motion picture production Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for United Artists in 1968, which garnered the brothers the 3rd Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song for its particularly memorable titular song. In 1970, the Shermans returned to Disney for a brief stint where they completed work on The Aristocats and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. The latter film garnered the brothers the 4th and 5th Oscar nominations. 1972 saw the release of Snoopy Come Home, for which the brothers received a Grammy nomination. In 1973, the Sherman Brothers also made history by becoming the only Americans ever to win first prize at the Moscow Film Festival for Tom Sawyer, for which they also authored the screenplay. In 1976, The Slipper and the Rose was picked to be the Royal Command Performance of the Year. The performance was attended by Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, a modern musical adaptation of the classic Cinderella story. Slipper also featured songs, score, and screenplay by the Sherman Brothers. 2 further Academy Award nominations were garnered by the brothers for the film. That same year, the Sherman Brothers received received their star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame directly across from Grauman's Chinese Theater. The Sherman Brothers' numerous other Disney and non-Disney top box office film credits include The Jungle Book, The Aristocats, The Parent Trap, Charlotte's Web, Huckleberry Finn, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Snoopy, Come Home, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and Little Nemo, Adventures in Slumberland. Outside the motion picture realm, the Tony Award-nominated smash hit Over Here was the biggest-grossing original Broadway musical of that year. The Sherman Brothers have also written numerous top-selling songs including You're 16, which reached Billboard's Hot 100 Top 10 twice, first with Johnny Burnett in 1960 and then at number 1 with Ringo Starr more than 13 years later. Other top 10 hits include Pineapple Princess, Let's Get Together, and more. In 2000, the Sherman Brothers wrote the song score for the Disney film The Tigger Movie. This film marked the brothers' first major motion picture for the Disney company in over 28 years. The Sherman Brothers wrote Only a Woman Like You with adult contemporary pop singer-songwriter Michael Bolton as a trio and a single from the album of the same name, and it features during the end credits of the 2007 Disney film Super Sleuth Christmas Movie. In 2002, Chitty hit the London stage, receiving rave reviews. Chitty Bang Bang is currently the most successful stage show ever produced at the London Palladium, boasting the longest run in that century-old theatre's history. On April 28, 2005, a second Chitty company premiered on Broadway at the Foxwoods Theatre. The Sherman Brothers wrote an additional 6 songs specifically for the new stage productions. A successful third company of Chitty is currently touring throughout the United Kingdom. In 2003, 4 Sherman Brothers musicals ranked in the top 10 favorite children's films of all time in a British nationwide poll reported by the BBC. Most notably, Chitty Bang Bang topped the list at number 1. In later years, with Robert's move to London, the brothers wrote many new songs for the stage musical presentations of Chitty Bang Bang and Mary Poppins, produced collaboratively by Disney and Cameron McIntosh. For the contributions to the motion picture industry, the Sherman Brothers have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at 6918 Hollywood Boulevard, and were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame on June 9, 2005. On November 16, 2006, Mary Poppins premiered at the New Amsterdam Theatre on Broadway. On November 17, 2008, the Sherman Brothers received the National Medal of Arts, which is the highest honor conferred upon artists or patrons of the arts by the United States government. The award was presented by United States President George W. Bush in an East Room ceremony at the White House. On May 22, 2009, The Boys, the Sherman Brothers' story, a critically acclaimed documentary film about the pair, was theatrically released. The film was directed and produced by the sons, Gregory V. Sherman and Jeff Sherman, and distributed by Walt Disney Pictures. In October 2009, Disney released a 59-track, 2-CD compendium of the work for the studio spanning 42 years. The CD is titled The Sherman Brothers Songbook. On March 11, 2010, the Sherman Brothers were presented with a specialized window in Main Street, USA Disneyland in Anaheim, California, in honor of the contribution to Disney theme parks. On May 17, 2010, the Sherman Brothers received the Career Achievement Award at the Theater Museum's 2010 Awards Gala in New York City. Later achievements. In 2000, the Sherman Brothers wrote the award-winning score to the Tigger Movie, which achieved #1 status in both theatrical box office and video sales. They also composed a song for the movie called Your Heart Will Lead You Home, co-written and performed by Kenny Loggins. The Sherman Brothers motion picture Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was adapted into a London West End musical in 2002 and premiered at the London Palladium on April 16, 2002, featuring many new songs and a reworked score by both Sherman Brothers. It was nominated for a 2003 Laurence Olivier Theatre Award for Best New Musical. The Sherman Brothers each received the Musical Theatre Award from the Variety Club of Great Britain that year as well for Chitty, which finished a record-breaking 3.5-year run at the Palladium, becoming the longest-running show in the theatre's century-long history. In 2004, the premiere of Mary Poppins arrived on the stage. In 2005, Poppins was nominated for 9 Olivier Awards. In 2005, Chitty went to Broadway and was nominated for 9 Tonys and also began its nationwide tour. On June 9, 2005, both Shermans were inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame alongside Bill Withers, Steve Cropper, John Fogerty, Isaac Hayes, and David Porter. On November 16, 2006, the Cameron Mackintosh Disney production of Mary Poppins made its Broadway premiere at the New Amsterdam Theatre featuring the Sherman Brothers' classic songs. In 2007, during the 40th anniversary DVD re-release of The Jungle Book London press junket, the Sherman Brothers were witnessed by press working on a new song for Incas in the same Brown's hotel room where The Jungle Book was originally penned by British writer Rudyard Kipling over 100 years earlier. In February 2008, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang began a second UK tour. In 2008 and 2009, Poppins premiered in numerous cities throughout the world including Stockholm, Copenhagen, Budapest, Toronto, Shanghai, Sydney, Johannesburg, Amsterdam, Buenos Aires, Sao Paulo, and Helsinki. Full UK and US tours of Poppins also commenced in 2008, 2009 and 2010 respectively. On May 21, 2011, the Sherman Brothers were each awarded honorary doctorate degrees in fine arts from their alma mater, Bard College. This was Robert's second honorary doctorate. His first was granted by Lincoln College on May 12, 1990. Robert's critically acclaimed autobiography, Moose, Chapters from My Life, was published posthumously by Author House Publishers on November 27, 2013 in anticipation of the release of the Walt Disney Pictures film Saving Mr. Banks, set in 1961 and based on the stories behind the original development meetings for Disney's film version of Mary Poppins. Saving Mr. Banks features actors B.J. Novak as Robert Sherman and Jason Schwartzman as Richard Sherman. In January 2014, the Sherman Brothers and Al Sherman were the subjects of a West End musical review entitled A Spoonful of Sherman, which was narrated by Robert's younger son, Robert J. Sherman. The show played at the St. James Theatre and enjoyed sold-out return engagement in April 2014. An original cast recording, double CD, was produced by Nicholas Lloyd Webber and released in July 2015. A UK tour is planned for 2016. Collaboration from afar. From 2002, Robert Sherman lived in London, England. He moved from Beverly Hills while Richard Sherman remained in California. Robert Sherman died in London on March 6, 2012. Major scores: The Parent Trap, 1961. A Symposium on Popular Songs, 1962. In Search of the Castaways, 1962. Summer Magic, 1963. The Sword in the Stone, 1963. Big Red, 1963. Mary Poppins, 1964. There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow, 1964. The Monkey's Uncle, 1965. Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, 1966. The Happiest Millionaire, 1967. The Jungle Book, 1967. The One and Only, Genuine, Original Family Band, 1968. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 1968. Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day, 1968. The Aristocats, 1970. Bedknobs and Broomsticks, 1971. Snoopy, Come Home, 1972. Charlotte's Web, 1973. Tom Sawyer, 1973. Huckleberry Finn, 1974. Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2, 1974. The Slipper and the Rose, 1976. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, 1977. The Magic of Lassie, 1978. Magic Journeys, 1982. Welcome to Pooh Corner, 1983. Winnie the Pooh and a Day for Eeyore, 1983. Little Nemo, Adventures in Slumberland, 1992. The Mighty Kong, 1998. Seasons of Giving *, 1999. The Tigger Movie, 2000. Winnie the Pooh, 2011 theme song and Tigger rendition only. Motion Picture Screenplays, A Symposium on Popular Songs, 1962. Mary Poppins, 1964. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, 1973. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, 1974. The Slipper and the Rose, 1976. The Magic of Lassie, 1978. Ferdinandable, 1986. Little Nemo, Adventures in Slumberland. Frinkers the Ramfrinkers, 2015. Stage musicals. Victory Canteen, 1971. Over Here, 1974. Dogs, 1983. Busker Alley, 1995. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 2002. Mary Poppins, 2004. On the Record, 2004-5. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 2005. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 2005. Busker Alley, 2006. Mary Poppins, 2006. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 2007. Mary Poppins, 2008. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, 2008. Mary Poppins, 2008. Mary Poppins, 2009. 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 Mary Poppins, 2012-13. A Spoonful of Sherman, 2014. Theme Park Songs. Other. 3 songs plus underscore for the NBC TV animated musical Goldilocks, produced in 1969 by De Partie Freleng, starring Bing Crosby, his wife Catherine Grant and 2 youngest children, Mary Frances and Nathaniel. The Spectrum song, for Walt Disney's The Wonderful World of Color, sung by Paul Frees's Ludwig von Drake. Professional Awards. Academy Awards 1965. Won Academy Award in the category of Best Original Song for Chim Chim Cherry from Mary Poppins. 1965. Won Academy Award in the category of Best Substantially Original Score for Mary Poppins. 1969. Nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Original Song for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. 1972 nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Original Song for The Age of Not Believing from Bedknobs and Amp Broomsticks. 1972 nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Scoring Adaptation and Original Song Score for Bedknobs and Amp Broomsticks. 1974 nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Scoring Original Song Score and/or Adaptation for Tom Sawyer. 1978 nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Original Song for The Slipper and the Rose Waltz from The Slipper and the Rose. 1978 nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Scoring Original Song Score and/or Adaptation for The Slipper and the Rose. 1979 nominated Academy Award in the category of Best Original Song for When You're Loved from The Magic of Lassie. Annie Awards 2000 nominated Annie in the category of Outstanding Individual Achievement for Music in an Animated Feature Production for the song Round My Family Tree from the Tigger Movie. 2003 Winsor McKay Award for Lifetime Achievement and Contribution to Animation. BAFTA Awards 1977 nominated Anthony Asquith Award for Film Music for The Slipper and the Rose. BMI 1977 Pioneer Award awarded in Los Angeles, California. 1991 Lifetime Achievement Award awarded at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in Los Angeles, California. Christopher Award 1964 Christopher Award for Best Original Song Score for Mary Poppins. 1973 Christopher Award for Best Original Song Score for Tom Sawyer. Disney 1985 Mouse Car awarded at the Hollywood Bowl in Hollywood, California in front of 20,000 people. 1990 Disney Legends awarded at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, California. 2010 Main Street, USA window presented at Disneyland in Anaheim, California in honor of the Sherman Brothers' contribution to Disney theme parks. Golden Globes 1965 nominated Golden Globe in the category of Best Original Score for Mary Poppins. 1969 nominated Golden Globe in the category of Best Original Score for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. 1969 nominated Golden Globe in the category of Best Original Song for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. 1974 nominated Golden Globe in the category of Best Original Score for Tom Sawyer. 1977 nominated Golden Globe in the category of Best Original Score for The Slipper and the Rose. Golden Video Cassette Award 1984 Best-Selling Video Cassette for Mary Poppins. Grammy Awards 1965 won Grammy in the category of Best Original Score for a Motion Picture a Television Show for Mary Poppins. 1965 won Grammy in the category of Best Recording for Children for Mary Poppins. 1966 nominated Grammy in the category of Best Recording for Children for Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. 1968 nominated Grammy in the category of Best Recording for Children for The Jungle Book. 1970 nominated Grammy in the category of Best Recording for Children for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. 1971 nominated Grammy in the category of Best Recording for Children for The Aristocats. 1973 nominated Grammy in the category of Best Original Score for a Children's Show for Snoopy Come Home. 1974 nominated Grammy in the category of Best Original Score for a Musical Show for Over Here. 1975 won Grammy in the category of Best Recording for Children for Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. Laurel Awards 1965 won Golden Laurel in the category of Best Song. Chim Chim Cherry for Mary Poppins. 1965 second place Golden Laurel in the category of Music Men. 1966 third place Golden Laurel in the category of Best Song. The Doncat, for the Doncat, Moscow Film Festival 1973 first place, award in the category of Best Music for Tom Sawyer, National Medal of Arts 2008 National Medal of Arts awarded to Richard and Robert Sherman on November 17, 2008 at the White House by President George W. Bush. This is the highest honor the United States government bestows on artists. Olivier Awards 2002 nominated Best Musical for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Songwriters Hall of Fame 2005 induction at the Marriott Hotel on Times Square in New York City. Theatre Museum Award 2010 Career Achievement Award presented on May 17, 2010 at the Players Club in New York City. Variety Club Awards 2003 won Best Musical for Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Walk of Fame 1976 A star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame awarded to Richard and Robert Sherman on November 17, 1976, located at 6914 Hollywood Boulevard.